Welcome to our channel Top Teners, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a video. YouTube has made a name for itself on the internet when it comes to pranks. It's hard not to confess that pranks are hilarious, but what most people never think about is how they would do if their friend or roommate pulled such a prank on them. Well, it's never that serious until it happens to you, right? Some pranks are hilarious while others are plain annoying, but the worst are those that are taken a bit too far because then they are almost real to the victim. Here are 10 YouTube pranks that went too far. Number 10. Zoomaker prank. After a wedding, it's normal for the wedding couple to get pranked by their family and close friends, usually something silly. Well, this couple had a nightmare for a prank. This couple's friends decided to pull a major prank on them. They turned their home into a zoo while their friends had gone for their honeymoon, complete with haystacks, goldfish in the tub, and a bunch of llamas running all over their compound. It was a horrific scene when the couple got back home. Luckily, all the friends had to do was clean up the next day, but this prank went way too far. Number 9. Parents prank on kids. This couple had one of the most popular channels on YouTube, and what was interesting about their prank was it was done on their 5 children. Hilarious pranks are normally the ones that are closest to reality, and these parents knew how to create drama for their little kids. After their short-lived fame, viewers got concerned about the children since the parents took their jokes too far with the kids, and they sometimes ended in fights, arguments, and confusion. The parents had to pay dearly for the pranks, which ended in their channel being canceled. Number 8. Senior prank. After prom, depending on which school you went to, of course, senior pranks keep getting better and better, and this is because the new seniors always tried to prank the previous seniors. For this school, graduation day had to be canceled when the seniors took their prank way too far, causing massive destruction of school property. All the fire alarm systems were set off, including the extinguishers, balloons were everywhere, and there was a colorful display of art made of chalk paintings all over the hallway. Students were punished even though their parents thought the prank was harmless. The school contacted the authorities to have the matter investigated. Number 7. Scream prank. Well, it seems some of the dads on this list didn't have enough of their college years and decided to take it out on their families. This dad decided it would be a great idea to prank his 19-year-old daughter who was home alone at the moment. He called multiple times with the famous lines from the 90s movie Scream. Their daughter didn't take it lightly and called the cops. It wasn't until later that she found out the anonymous caller was her dad. Number 6. Massacre prank. Have you ever watched The Chainsaw Massacre? The prankster in this footage tries to emulate the movie, but in a parking lot. The victim in the prank is a man who was born without his limbs and one arm. The makeup artist did an amazing job since it looks like the man had his guts and legs cut out, and every time one of their victims comes out, a guy with a chainsaw appears and starts cutting up the guy, terrifying the victims. This prank would have gone wrong if any of the victims was a licensed gun holder. Number 5. Revenge organ theft prank. A bunch of friends had been pulling pranks on each other, and this particular friend thought it would be wise to pull a fake organ theft prank on his best friend. He stages a breaking news alert on TV about organ theft in the area and makes sure his friend watches. Later on in the bar, he slips sleeping pills into his drink, and before long his friend passes out. They drag him to a tub and stage the scene to look like his kidneys had been just removed. When their friend finally wakes up, he's terrified and hysterical. Number 4. Prank on veteran. It's mind-baffling how these people think sometimes. Why on earth would you pull a home invasion prank on a trained Army veteran? Well, this friend decided to break into an Army veteran apartment while holding a fake gun. Let's just say it ended with his head being smashed by a laptop computer that was close by, which seems like the best penalty. Number 3. Highway Ghost Prank. Two friends decided to pull a ghost prank on a deserted road in the middle of the night. The reactions are hilarious until they met one victim. The two ghosts blocked the car both at the front and back. However, this driver doesn't seem to be superstitious and runs over one of the pranksters with his car before speeding off. The prankster is badly injured from the impact and the prank comes to a halt. Number 2. Machete Massacre Prank. Most people have a good laugh watching pranks on YouTube. They can be hilarious. It's also equally funny to get pranked sometimes, and what gets us cracked up is laughing at our own dumb reactions. But honestly speaking, some people take pranks way too far. This prankster decided to stage a machete massacre prank on a friend. This man walked into his apartment only to find his brother being massacred by a machete-wielding guy straight from a horror movie. With guts and blood oozing all over, he had no option but to seek cover by jumping out of a window. He sprained his knee in the process. Number 1. Prank in the Hood. So this group of friends decides it was a great idea to prank guys in the hood. Well, this is an idea that will drive a lot of views on YouTube, but not without a few black eyes. These friends decided to walk up to strangers and insult the shoes they were wearing. Well, if you have watched enough Hollywood movies, you know how sentimental tough guys are. And as you would expect, they got a thrashing. It's pretty crazy to see how they get beat up each time they approach a new victim. Hey, don't forget to like the video and let us know what you think of the video in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell icon to be notified about our latest videos.